Now, one of the teaching methodologies that we use for kata applications is to show things like where there's a wrist grab, and people will always argue that wrist grabs don't happen. And you know what, actually they do, but maybe not in the context that we normally think of them. So when you think about kata as being a very formalised display of things which you should already have been taught, then we say, well, actually a lot of these applications, if I show them with wrist grabs, I'm showing them still in quite an exploded version, so that the details can be seen on camera. What really happens is likely to be a lot more messy and be moving around. Our example today is going to be the start of Tekki Showdown, where we bring our hands together like this. And if I say like the opponent grabs my hands, I'm showing it out here like this, and it looks quite fake because the situation isn't real like this. But what's really happened is that we've been in the middle of all this, and I've gone, and as he's getting grabbed down there, he's grabbed my hands to push him away. Now, if we do all that in close, you can't really see what's going on, so we show it out here like this, so that we can display it, so that we can see what's happening. So our application today, if you just grab that one that way, there we go. Our application, you know, you attacked me wrong. The application today is a simple idea, but an absolutely essential principle. And it's this. With that touch going on there, I'm going to turn sideways. And you can see that that's already buckled the structure. So if I turn sideways like this, that takes a little bit out of his fight. And it means that I get the opportunity to do things like this, where I cover that hand and bring him in. Now, if you do anything more from the kata, you start to get technique. So that might be to tan his ankle, lift your knee, slam a hand out that got free, and then you might drive your elbow into it, or into his head, whichever presents itself as the target. But what was important about our principle was the idea that I can do that, and I can do that, and keep that hand trapped. Now that one over there is being kept in place by the pressure against it, so I'm pushing back through his wrist and into his elbow, and his elbow is being prevented from moving by where his body is. And I just link that one in so that you can't have that one either. But that all comes about when you're scrapping him really close, and you go, and those hands get grabbed, or they don't get grabbed, and the fight goes a different direction.